What's good with you, YouTube? We back with another run. You feel me? We watching cops open a son's freezer and immediately arrests him, bro. We watching some EWU body cams, bro. I be watching these sometimes, bro. I'll be scrolling on my phone on TikTok watching these shits. On Instagram watching these shits a few times. On YouTube at work watching these shits, but this my first time watching this shit. What I'ma react to that later, bro. I'm gonna react to that later on, bro. I'm gonna click that link later on, bro.
If you keep letting him in, he's gonna hurt you.
Let's get 2 to 5 likes on this video and subscribe.
About her son. Albuquerque police fear the worst when her face appears on missing persons posters. But nothing could prepare them for the twisted story behind her disappearance, or the horrifying discovery waiting for them.
She's in the freezer.
The following is based on official police records to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, on October 28, 2025, a care worker contacts police for a welfare check after receiving an unusual call from the son of one of her elderly clients. Over a week earlier, the same woman, 69-year-old Ernestina Lucero, had been reported missing by her niece. Officers arrive at the home Ernestina shares with her son, but despite knocking several times, they get no answer. They instead turn to the neighbors, who share their own concerns.
He was saying a bunch of things about her leaving New Mexico with her boyfriend. And that they were on a speaking basis right now. And then, like, a couple days later, he came and knocked and he's like, hey, by any chance, do you want to buy my car? I'm trying to make money for rent. That's what he said.
How long ago was that?
Like a week ago.
Like 2 weeks ago. And you haven't seen her in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in like...
According to the neighbor, the dark gray Chevy Camaro belonged to Ernestina and was not his to sell.
They were fighting before she left. They were fighting before she left. I know there was a couple nights where they were going at it. I have a 2-year-old, and I've asked him to, just take it down a little bit. And he's starting to fight him because we've asked him to take it down. He's like, yeah, I'm homie. He said he's done.
He's gonna say she went to Mexico.
Niggas be hoes, bro.
They add that her son, identified as 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos, should be home. They try knocking several more times, but he doesn't answer.
Leroy, you need to come out, man.
It's not daily. Same as the Twitch.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Mind if I step in and talk to you real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Can I step in and talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Come in, other people.
Dogs friendly?
Yeah, they bite. I mean, they bark, they don't bite, man.
Okay.
Yeah, can I shut the door so you don't run off?
My partner's coming in too.
Oh, okay. It's been a rough 2 weeks, man. Sorry about that. I've been...
What's been going on?
My mom's missing, man, with college, work. I've been overstressed, tired, you know what I mean? Just trying to get some rest, man.
Okay.
Doctor from worrying, you know what I mean?
How long have you been to your mom?
Like 15 or something.
15?
Leroy allows the officer to go into Ernestina's bedroom in order to search for any clues that may help them locate her. There, the officer finds a dresser and closet full of her clothing, as well as medications prescribed to Ernestina, items she likely would have taken with her. Meanwhile, his partner continues speaking with Leroy in the living room.
So we've gotten calls.
An appointment with the detective tomorrow, too.
Which detective?
Speaks.
Speaks?
He speaks, yeah, I'm the one who talks to. I'm trying to talk too, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, like, my mom had some dude trying to get at me or something, and but I never came at her the same way.
What do you mean she's been trying to get at you?
Dudes that harass me and stuff. But
Detective
I
stinks.
never went at her like that, you know what I mean?
But this is far from the truth. 2 years earlier, in November of 2023, Ernestina contacted police after an incident with her son allegedly escalated to violence.
So what happened today?
I don't know because they got weird detective names.
Detectives I'm aware. See, he's on this right now.
On what, you ever seen Friday and then they was like Officer B Dix and Officer A Ho?
Did he get physical or anything?
No, he didn't, really hurt me. He pushed me out of bed and, like there's a choke movement he did,
He said you're from the trophy?
He put his hands there and like pushed him off. So if he really wanted to hurt me, kill me, he would have done it.
Wow.
The officer
mother,
advised
bro.
Ernestina that the best course of action was
Let
to
me,
issue a summons and take
move this
Leroy
over
to
here
court on battery charges,
so y'all can
but
see
she
the,
was against the
whatchamacallit.
idea.
Yeah, I just wanted him to get medical help. And I used to be in a mental hospital.
You don't want to press charges?
No, I would get the help so he can't get in.
Yeah, at this point, with the way he's been behaving the last few days, it's just getting worse. To
Yeah,
the point where
That shit
if
messed
you keep
up,
letting him
bro.
in, he's gonna hurt you.
Why you wanna hurt your own mother, bro?
Help. I really do, because he needs it badly. Because he's already, twice attacked me and like I said, people want to kill me, but that's what I'm afraid of.
Her son looks so damn
Now, 2
ugly.
years later,
bro.
Ernestina has vanished.
This has been going on for years, you know what I mean? I've never once raised a hand to her. This last time I
Niggas
just told her,
lying, bro.
I'm just tired of your lies, I don't believe you, man. I don't
Niggas
even
just
think we should be
lying,
around each
bro.
other. It disgusts me because we used to be close.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I said, I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help, man. I don't know how they just paid me out to do the background.
I guess it runs in their family.
Unfortunately, we
Ugliness.
live together.
I guess
She's a grown
so.
woman. She sees some dude Jose. I don't get in her business, dude,
Okay. And how long was she seeing Jose or Angel for?
I'm not sure. Years, man. They were together for a while, dude.
So when did they recently break up?
No, they broke up a while ago. It was 2-3 years ago.
If Ernestina
Just
and her
dirty,
boyfriend
bro,
broke up
just
several
dirty.
years ago, Leroy's claim that the pair went to Mexico together is that much harder to believe. Little do they know Leroy is harboring more than one dark secret, and one of them is about to come to light. After leaving Ernestina's bedroom, the officer heads toward the kitchen.
You can move that. I got that there for the dog. They pee by the fridge and there's like rats swimming at the bottom. I don't want that pee, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Getting in there and mixing with the rats and causing a mess, man.
The officer digs through the clutter, pushing food aside until he sees black trash bags at the bottom. As he begins lifting them, a horrifying realization sets in.
What do you mean on the first week? Like, week after 15 to 17?
What's up, boss?
It's still outside. Alright. Go and put your hands behind your back.
Right.
She's in the freezer.
Wow.
I know. Hey, man. I know. I'm really fucking lawyer, man.
Be quiet.
Sure.
I know the
Frank, 55P. Starts as supervisor.
Since the dogs can't be allowed to roam what is now a crime scene, they let them stay in the back of the cruiser with Leroy.
Doesn't take that away from me. The rest of my life, buddy. I'm sorry, guys, okay? I'm sorry, guys.
A sergeant soon arrives and is quickly brought up to speed. The officer then checks on his colleague.
You alright?
Yeah. I was freaking the hell out at first.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good.
That shit's scary, bro. Imagine like you go in the freezer, bro. You just see a fucking body, my nigga.
I expected that either. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt like I wouldn't believe my eyes. I felt it was 31 right off the bat, but
Let's wait for the CS, because I don't want to be. I want
Bro,
them
that shit, man, that shit fucked up, bro. That shit fucked up, bro.
Black trash bag, but it's clearly the outline of the body.
I will figure out how to return myself in. Probably the first couple days, guaranteed. She wouldn't listen, man. She wouldn't stop. She wouldn't change. I tried everything, dude.
Wow, bro.
Pleasing, begging, praying. Nothing.
Leroy waits for nearly 4 hours while the crime scene is processed. Finally, Animal Control arrives to take custody of his 2 dogs and informs him they'll be placed on a 14-day hold. Leroy is brought into an interrogation room where he will soon share a chilling story full of unexpected twists.
I can't wait.
Before they begin, the detective asks him if there's anyone who can collect his 2 dogs from the animal shelter.
Tell you, man, nobody.
I know that a lot of your, you feel like a lot of your family members are kind of mixed up in all this. Is there anybody?
Mixed up in that shit. A lot of people are. You'd be surprised.
Is there anybody that you trust?
I don't know where you guys live, but all that whole world we live in, a lot of them that swing that way. You know what I mean? A lot of witches, anything from.
In an attempt to understand more about Leroy's mental state, investigators speak with his brother and sister-in-law. His brother explains that Leroy suffers from delusions that may be connected to illicit substance abuse.
He was pretty normal, like when he was 19. Like he kind of stuck to himself a little bit, but he would kind of have conversations with us normally, you know. And then when he was, well, the reason I'm assuming it was meth that he was on, or maybe he's coming off of it, whatever. He was a lot different person.
Ernestina brought up similar concerns during the incident with Leroy that occurred 2 years
Bro, that
before
shit
her
fucked
death.
up,
I
bro.
thought he was gonna be like, he usually is in the morning, he's gonna be nice and everything. But then he started getting, I was killing the dog, I'm not killing the dog, I'm not a witch.
Well, I know we were out here yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Is it still kind of the
This
same
is what
thing?
came with me.
He's freaking out a little bit, saying maybe drug like that related to you?
You know, he told me that he was mad at people, and that our mom had promised our souls to the devil, like mine and his, you know, and that, I mean, he went into the whole, when he was married to his ex-wife, he saw a demon having sex with her. He said that Angel, my mom, and my grandmother had a devil baby, or a demon baby in the house that they saw. That he saw, that they were going to sacrifice or something, you know.
I'm sure they're all from the same covenant, dude.
Okay.
It's real, man. I know how it sounds. All of them are witches, bro. You know what's funny? How they all start calling on the Lord. You know what I mean? They all do the same. They start calling on the Lord, wanting justice. I have all them evil just like that. Your first sign of trouble,
This nigga
the first
tweaking,
ones to
bro.
call the cops and shit. You know what I mean? Get down and start praying to God. You do it, oh, you're a rat, and you know what I mean? But they're the first you start doing it.
Leroy's brother believes there could be another reason for his delusions, recalling a tragic incident he supposedly suffered years ago while hitchhiking in Roswell, New Mexico.
So he got in the car with them to get a ride, and I guess what had happened is they took him to like a house somewhere, and I guess a bunch of guys beat him up, right? And then they cut him, that's why he's got that scar, so they just took a knife and cut him. They ran over him with a Ford Bronco, so he had shattered hips and his lungs were collapsed, and they left him in the field to die. And then somebody that was either in the area or saw what was going on, had a bit of a conscience, whatever, called 911, you know, and said there's a guy in the field, basically. So they took him and had to fly him to Lubbock, and he was there for a while. But like his head was like, you know, like a football. He was so beat up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It's a bad, like,
Yeah,
brain injury.
yeah, that would be my guess. That's what I think started to intensify all this stuff, you know?
Gotcha.
You see people killing their parents for? Crazy, bro. I'm just trying to kill me every day of my life, dude.
According to police records, Leroy believed his mother, working in concert with other conspirators, had spent the last 17 years waging a campaign of intimidation and harassment against him. Though it wasn't captured on camera, according to police records, Leroy admitted that before he attempted to dismember his mother, he first strangled her.
During it, I was just like, why can't you just leave me the alone, man? What did I ever do to you, man? So I love you, do everything I could for you. I don't know, it's just,
Wow,
I got
bro.
nothing to hide from you guys, or anybody, you know what I mean? I'm a man, dude. I can admit to whatever I do.
But what he'll soon admit goes far beyond what investigators could have ever imagined.
After you killed your mother, You said you waited a couple days before trying to cut her up?
Yeah.
To let the blood thicken?
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I didn't really want to do
Where
that.
was she when you did that? Like, where'd you leave her?
I put her in the freezer.
Okay, you left her in the freezer.
I told you, I put her in there and I left her in there.
She just stayed.
On top and never looked at her again,
Until you tried
It
it.
still bugs me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's still bugging me. I don't even want to see her, you know? I love her, man. I don't care what nobody says. I'll always love her.
According to police records, the care worker who requested a welfare check on Ernestina had become concerned when Leroy contacted them, asking to receive pay for her care.
One thing we found, I don't know if this is really related to that we didn't know about, I guess, that we found enough medical paperwork in her apartment in 2019 that stated that she was like,
Bro, that nigga crazy.
Progressive dementia,
Oh, okay.
and that she could, I guess the letter was so that
Assisted living.
she could get into assisted living if she
we didn't know
wanted
her to
to.
have dementia, you know what I mean? So it's like, probably why my brother was getting paid by the state to take care of her.
After he called to request the money, he was transferred to Ernestina's case manager. It was then that Leroy disclosed she was missing.
I did talk to my sister every time to push it on your paperwork and I'm sick.
Bro, this shit is crazy.
Right, I mean, missing. And then he was like, well, am I gonna get paid or not? And I said, no. So then the call got there.
Leroy's brother also shared his mother's banking information with detectives, revealing that Leroy continued to access and use her bank cards.
The nightmares stopped. I said nightmares every night. They stopped at least. But still, it wasn't worth it, eh?
When did the nightmare stop?
I don't know, I guess when I killed her,
Damn,
they stopped
bro.
instantly. I finally slept. I haven't slept for over 30 minutes in 17 years. I keep getting up. It's a trip, I don't know, man. It's witchcraft.
Bro, this
They said
shit's
witchcraft on
crazy.
me. I don't know what she did. So something you could prove, you know what I mean?
During the investigation, detectives identified Ernestina's ex-boyfriend, the man Leroy had earlier claimed went with her to Mexico, as Jose Angel Frias. But as they dug deeper, a disturbing pattern began to emerge.
Oh,
Jose
no.
had also vanished. With a Spanish-speaking officer assisting as a translator, an investigator was
He
able
killed
to
him
reach
too,
Jose's
bro.
brother by phone.
GTA?
So he said that he's been looking for him for 3 years. And that, yeah. He worked at a Hilton hotel here in Albuquerque. That's about all he knows.
Okay.
You're gonna tell him that we're also looking for his brother?
No, but tell him we'll start looking into it.
Leroy's brother claims he only met Jose a couple of times, and he has
Bro,
no
this is
idea where he is
crazy,
now.
bro.
As far as he knows, Jose left Ernestina years
Jose,
ago.
Jose,
I don't
bro.
think he got along with my brother too much towards, like,
Leroy
sometimes,
damn
like,
near smoked him, bro.
their personalities, and I think, like, with my brother, with his paranoia, you know, he probably thought that Angel wanted to kill him too, probably. I don't
Leroy
know.
damn near smoked that nigga, bro.
So maybe they didn't
My
get along
damn
so well.
thighs
That's probably part of
itch
the
like
reason
a
that he
bug.
was kind of like left.
But as Leroy's interrogation
body
continues, he makes a damning admission
that
regarding the
glitch.
missing man, and the last time he
It's
ever
that
saw him.
glitch.
When he was in bed,
Was he asleep?
It's that
I
glitch.
was. I shot him
glitch
the
for the
first time he
Twitch,
woke
nigga.
up.
Where did you shoot him?
I never shot no one before like that, so I got a pill and I pulled it to the gun. You know, the pill to sleep on. And when I shot it, when it recoiled, it got stuck. He's screaming out the worst scream I've ever heard in my life that a man made. It was awful, bro. I thought for sure I'd never kill one after that.
Then what happened?
I didn't know what to do. I had to pull the pillow off, then I had to recock it again. And then I shot him again. Boom.
Where'd you shoot him that time?
I thought I shot him in the head twice.
Wow.
One didn't hit him in the head. Like I said, there was a big old pillow and he was laying down.
What happened after the second time you shot him?
He shot him. I saw him making that noise, man.
And he was dead then?
Yeah. I don't know. No, I felt really bad about that, eh? When I did that. I just had nightmares about that.
Leroy claims that his mother was in the living room at the time and must have heard the gunshots coming from the bedroom.
She came in about the second time I shot him. She goes, "What did you do?" And I turned around and I pointed a gun at her and I was like, "It should be you too, man."
Bro.
Call the cops. I threw a gun down. I said, "Call the cops, eh?" She's like, I can't have you in prison. I need you.
And then what happened?
My life went on.
You cut him off?
She took me low and bought a saw off. It was in the chainsaw because I never cut nobody off.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I did some work for a company for a couple of years and that thing cut through everything.
According to police records, a search warrant was executed on
Holy
Leroy's apartment,
shit,
in which they
bro.
located a reciprocating saw with what appeared to be dried blood stains on the blade. It was found under the kitchen sink.
Did you use the same sawzall? On your
I threw that away.
You threw that one away.
Right after we used it, my mom likes to keep everything. She wanted to keep it.
Did you put Jose in the freezer at all?
Yeah. I put my freezer too, right away. I can't remember how quick we did it. She helped me. I don't know why I told her to call cops, She wanted to hide the
Damn,
body.
bro.
That's probably why I sold my soul to Satan, you know what I mean? Who knows?
How long did it? How
I
long
know
was it?
God wouldn't talk to me,
And who was the one that who was cutting him?
We both did.
Both of you?
I did most of it though. God told me to, I'll do whatever. She's telling me to. I didn't ask her about killing him long because she wouldn't let me. But I was gonna kill her that day too, But I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to doing it. So I figured maybe she's trying to take me out because I know she thinks I'm gonna say something. She knows I wasn't, I don't know, man. It started getting like way worse, man.
This shit fucked, bro. This shit is fucked.
All the bad she's done to me.
This shit is literally fucked.
I was waiting for me to bring it back. I even trade places with her.
According to court records, 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos was indicted on an open count of murder, as well as tampering with evidence and abuse of a resident resulting in death. He entered a plea of not guilty. After an evaluation, Leroy was determined to be incompetent to stand trial and was committed to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute for treatment aimed at restoring competency. Jose Angel Frias remains listed as a missing person on the New Mexico Department of Public Safety website. As of now, Leroy's statements regarding his and Ernestina's role in Jose's disappearance remain unsubstantiated.
Bro, that shit's fucking crazy, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. Bro, don't do nothing to your moms, bro. Don't do nothing to nobody, bro. Violence is never the fucking answer, my nigga. No bullshit, but like the video, subscribe, my nigga. I'll catch y'all niggas in the next one.